Hi friends, strangers, internet. My name is EmilyHanhan. I love colorful makeup and colorful language. And I'm here today with a Sephora haul, y'all. We're doing a Sephora haul instead of a wish list because while the VIB Rouge sale just started and a lot of people are shopping that sale, I kind of already did. I shopped the friends and family sale. I picked up things that had been on my wish list for a little while now. Some brands that I had never bought from. Actually, a lot of brands. All the brands I had never bought from. And I decided, because why not just haul everything? We would also talk about some purchases from Beautybay, from the Lip Bar, from E.L.F, from Rituel De Fille. Now, a lot of y'all don't need to hear this, but I just want to say, if you're watching this and you're on a low buy, you're on a no buy, you're just like can't do it right now, if watching this video is not good for you, please don't. Like, I want everyone to see this haul with me, you know, the joy of buying new shit. But if that doesn't work for you, please don't feel pressured to stay and keep watching. All the love to anyone that's just like, I gotta go. Because I get it. I understand. But you know, if you are here to hang out, you love colorful makeup, you love people with lots of opinions, and generally like hot fat babes, you should subscribe, turn on notifications, hang out, watch other videos, you know, get comfy with me. Let's hang out together. Now, before we get into the hauling, I just wanted to quickly cover a few other bases and then I will start hauling. I'll be fast, promise. First of all, nails are from an Etsy brand, Panda something. I will have the name right here and the link in the description box. Yes, I have swatches on my hands, some of the things I hauled because I'm refilming this intro. Jewelry, necklace and a couple of the rings, the purple and the pink one, are from a brand called Nature's Twist. I am friends with the owner. She is amazing. I buy a lot of their jewelry. If you see anything crystally, like necklace wise or ring wise or earring, it's probably from them. Love them. They do sales through Instagram Live, so you should go follow them on Instagram if you like the stuff I'm wearing. Makeup, the eyeshadows are all from my Beetlejuice the movie eyeshadow palette. I will have that video where I build the palette linked in the cards. And anything else on my face, I don't really know what to tell you. My lips are feeling very crusty and this intro has been going on long enough. So I'm going to wrap this up by letting you know we're starting with E.L.F. and we will kind of ramp our way up to the more expensive, luxurious purchases. Okay, hello. I filmed this whole haul and then discovered that I did not have audio recorded for the chunk between the intro and about halfway through the haul, maybe a little more than half. So I'm back. I feel like my hair looks worse and bigger. I feel like I might have black lipstick all over my face, but I'm trying my best to bring some continuity back to the game. So the very first place that I have a haul from, a little haul, is E.L.F. Now, I've always been a little questionable about E.L.F. and the quality of their makeup. Their brushes, different story. I've had some good ones and some bad ones, but the makeup I've always been a little like about, from personal experience and from just watching videos and reading about it. They had, I think it might have been like a 20% off. I don't know. They were having some kind of sale. So first thing I picked up was this brush. It's the angled buffing brush. And this is a replacement for a foundation brush that I had from E.L.F. that just like the handle fell apart, the bristles were falling out. This one is a little less angled than I was kind of hoping for in terms of the cut. But the thing that I've been liking about this, just to give you like, I have this habit of doing like little mini reviews throughout the haul. It's a thing. I know now that that's what I did last time. So it's a little bit smaller than I expected overall, but I kind of like that because I like that I can get into like crevices and things on my face easier than some of the really big foundation brushes. So like it so far. One of the big themes of this haul is kind of like my friends that are YouTubers made me buy it, or just YouTubers made me buy it. Yeah, so the first thing that I got that was influenced was the E.L.F. Ride or Die Lip Balm in Tough Cookie. Now I picked up this specific color because of Hannah Louise Poston. She did, I believe she got a bunch of PR from E.L.F. and mentioned this tinted lip balm. Now, here's the thing. I don't lean on tinted lip balms as the moisturizing lip product for me. I think of it as a easy option when I want just a little something on my lips. It's also quite cold in my apartment, so this does not want to come out of the tube. It's a pretty thick balm. For a tinted lip balm, it's not bad, but I'm not going to say, oh, it's so moisturizing. But again, that's not really my forte. It's not why I bought it, and it's not what I really expect from tinted moisturizers. Yeah, tinted lip balms and things. So, not tinted moisturizers. So, I put the swatch in a weird spot. But that is the swatch, more concentrated and more sheared out. I feel like I can layer it up to get maybe not that exact color payoff at the top, but more intense than down here. And I think I said this, I don't know if this video already went up. I feel like this is a better version of the Glossier Balm.com. I did not like the Balm.com. This that visually looks like a dupe to me is nicer than that one. Again, another influence purchase, the blush and highlight duo in Cantaloupe. This is just an absolutely stunning orange blush, especially I would say if you have fair skin. Surprisingly really pretty, and the highlighter works for me too, and I think it's one of the only duos where both would really work for me. Pretty sure Teresa talked about this one and mentioned that detail. The highlighter is pretty. It's maybe not my go-to. I'm a whore for shifting shadows, whether it's highlights or eyeshadows, like duochrome, multichrome. I love them. I want it all. So just a straight up highlighter sometimes it's fine, but it's not magical amazing. But because the highlighter actually works for me as a highlighter and it's a pretty blush color, I consider that a win. Then another Hannah Louise Poston influenced me to buy it. This E.L.F. blush cream highlight and blush palette. So it's the E.L.F. Active Workout Ready Lip and Cheek Palette. So I have said before, I'm pretty sure I've vocalized this, that like me and cream products, like it doesn't always make a whole lot of sense because my glasses, I feel like a lot of times make cream products kind of misbehave. I feel like I'll get like lines where the glasses are sitting, and I don't typically get that issue as much with powder products, depending on my base. So Emily, why are you buying all these cream products? Because I'm a curious, nosy bitch. And so when people talk about different formulas, I've been very intrigued about it. And when somebody like Hannah Louise Poston, who is pretty well versed in cream shadows, talks highly about such a budget option, it makes me want to try it. Because I feel like, okay, if you're recommending like an $8 palette with 3 to 4 colors, depending on if I end up using the highlighter color, like that's a fun thing to test out. Whereas you'll see later in this haul, there are more expensive things I bought to test out that I might have regrets about. We'll see. So that's my little E.L.F. haul. A balm, powder duo, a cream quad, and a brush. Now I have a teensy weensy itty bitty free haul, and that one is from the Lip Bar. So I picked up 3 samples of their Skin Serum Foundation in color 1.01 or 1:01. So the Lip Bar offers free samples for their foundation on their website. They offer up to 3 samples free, and they had a free shipping day, and they were willing to fulfill an order that was completely free. So I figured, why not pick up 3 of these samples? I would typically get them in different colors to try them out, but everything that I saw in the Legutta Gang Discord showed that the 1.01 is probably the only color that would really work for me, if it works. And I'm highly curious about this skin serum formula, so I figured 3 samples I could get maybe at least 2, hopefully 3 wears out of it. So keep your eye out for a possible update on that. Now, this is the part this is one of many parts of this haul where my clownery is in full display. So I have not only 1, not only 2, but 3 products from Rituel De Fille. Rituel De Fille is one of those brands that I looked at for a while where I was like, it's just not for me. It's just too cool. It's not for me. Not gonna be all cream based products, eye products in little pots. Like, this is just not for me. It's not it. And then everyone wouldn't shut the fuck up over the Color Nectar Balm blushes. So first there was the Wasp, probably the most predictable color of this channel. Then there was Bee Sting, perhaps second most predictable. Oh, but then there was Chimera. So Chimera is a greenish highlighter. It's quite a bit what I have on my face, especially down the center of my face, but I do have a powder duochrome on top of it. I call this kind of like green gold. In my opinion, it's not quite as like pure alien slut green as perhaps I crave, but it is really pretty. Here's the thing, is that I bought these as 3 separate orders. Yeah, I paid for shipping for 3 separate orders. Who am I? I don't know how I feel about these yet. Particularly the color bombs. So you will just have to wait for updates, I guess, is all I can really say about that, because I hate to say it, but it's not instant love. I know you're here for a haul and not reviews, but like, I can't help myself. It's not instant love. And the way in which everyone just could not shut the fuck up about them, I was hoping for instant love. If anyone has pointers on how they apply the balm blushes, I am here and listening. The highlighter, I feel pretty confident that I'm like, I get it, but the blushes, I feel like I'm struggling with application. But there are the 3 swatches: Chimera, Wasp, and then Bee Sting. And I'm sure I'll be talking more about these in that cream product roundup that I mentioned before. And if by chance I didn't mention that, I am planning on doing a roundup towards the end of the year, talking about all of the different cream formulas that I have tried in my nosy exploration of cream blushes and highlighters. So we've gotten through E.L.F, we've gotten through Lip Bar, we've gotten through Rituel De Fille. Next up we have Beautybay. So Beautybay was having a 20% off sale. They are a site I've never shopped from. They're internationally based, so the shipping is a little longer. I think they might be based out of the UK, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But they also have some brands that I don't see in like Ulta and Sephora so much. So it felt like a good time to pick up a couple of things that I was kind of staring at. Now this was mainly just because it was on sale and they have the brand on site. The Cosrx pimple patches, I got the AC collection acne patch, which I think they have like a size or two different in here. Oh, they have small, medium, and large. I just really like having these handy. Like, I think that even though thankfully I currently don't experience a lot of spots, a lot of pimples, when they do happen, I really like having patches because I can be a picker, especially when it comes to scars and things, and I feel like this helps avoid that. And since my last ones magically disappeared, and by magically disappeared I mean, I don't know, I could have used them up or I could have just misplaced them, but I like to think it's magic. They just magically disappeared. I decided to grab another pack. Another kind of boring little purchase is the Dr. Lip Original Nipple Balm. Now, Dr. Lip is a brand that I heard about from Audra. Audra mentioned their tinted balms, but again, like I talked about previously, tinted balms aren't my favorite for true moisturization or hydration. So I decided to grab the nipple balm, which is literally just 100% lanolin. And lanolin was one of the main ingredients in the Bite Agave lip mask, agave and lanolin, before they switched to a vegan formula. And I've heard it can just be really good on the lips. The agave lip mask I didn't have as much experience with, but I decided to give it a try. Again, there was a sale. They have Dr. Lip, which is not sold everywhere, and I felt like this was the best way to just try something else. I'm always looking for lip balms, lip ointments, things that would keep my lips in better shape because they are perpetually dry and we're heading into prime, super dry, cracky, disgusting season. So you ever look at your timing and think, wow, you are the worst at timing. So LA Girl just released a bunch of pastel eyeliners. They're on Ulta. LA Girl's often on sale. Yeah, I guess you just bought pastel liners from Beautybay first. So I saw that the Beautybay brand had some pastel liners out, and I've never tried anything from their brand because I've obviously never bought from them, but I am a sucker for eyeliners. I love having like color in my waterline, and I don't feel like I have pastels really, and they were not too bad with the sale. So I think you can actually see I've actually washed my hands and stuff, but these are my old swatches from when I last filmed. So there's a light blue, a kind of mint green teal, and then a lavender, and I haven't put these in my waterline, so we will see, but I'm sure I will let y'all know at some point in time because I just, as boring as pencil eyeliners might be, they feel like a white whale product for me. I'm still really on the hunt for a brand that does a diverse range of colors in a formula that works in my waterline on a fairly consistent basis, and I don't think I found it yet. And I'm not saying Beautybay is going to be that brand for me, but we have some more to test. So I think I've hauled everything that I had hauled in that section of video where the audio wasn't working, besides this last product. And then we'll jump from me of this moment to me of the past. Why does it feel so awkward to say this? I don't know. Next up, we have the BH Cosmetics Paradise Set Hydrating Setting Spray. Audra. I call Alicia my makeup siren, but the reality is that my friends are just my makeup sirens. They can use something, and I'm like, I don't need setting sprays. I don't need it. And then it goes on sale, and I'm like, okay, I need it. So this is a hydrating setting spray. Again, I'm not team setting spray anymore. Once I really stopped fucking with powder on my face, like under eye and setting powder, I stopped really using setting spray. Again, that also all happened right in the height of work from home and going into the pandemic. So me and longevity, we don't really bother each other. Like, makeup doesn't need to have longevity on me. It's nice when it does, but I'm less judgmental about that because I don't have makeup on usually for long periods of time. What I'm saying is that I haven't been using setting spray a lot, so I don't need another one. But I saw Audra use this in a video, or was it a live stream? I don't remember. But her skin looked even better. Even better. Even better than it already does. So I bought it. Let's spray our face and magically jump back to older Emily talking about the rest of this damn haul. The BH Cosmetics spray has a really fine mist, so fine that even the first couple of sprays, I was probably too far from my face to really feel it. It smells tropical, and as I was saying, my skin isn't really powdery tonight, so, you know, I was just testing it out. Y'all know. And I know this is a no judgment zone, because if y'all are judgy, you can get the fuck out. Like, and I will forcefully put you out. Just saying. But in the game of like, bitch does not need any more of these things, but has bought more highlighters. I bought two from Beautybay, and maybe another one after just buying Chimera. Actually, I bought these before Chimera. No judgment again. I'm trying not to judge myself. So, again, in the friends made me buy it, YouTubers made me buy it, Ms. Lacey of Spooky Lips and Fat Hips mentioned the Dull Light Like a Diamond highlighter. And this is a brand that I feel like I only saw in Beautybay. But, yeah. And so she mentioned loving a highlighter, so I was like, well, obviously I have to buy it. First of all, the packaging on this is like fucking adorable. And I know it's something small, but this is like actually embossed where the gold part is raised. And I just love that. I'm just a sucker for it. But also, if I can open this up, the highlighter itself is embossed in hearts. Like, I'm not a cutesy bitch, but sometimes I'm a cutesy bitch. So this highlighter, based on the description online, I was expecting something that was a little bit more pink, which is my favorite neutral kind of highlighter is pink. This really, it's actually, you know what's so funny? Is I just swatched it in this lighting. Like, I've only really played with this over, not in front of like 3 light sources, and it looked very gold. And now over here I'm seeing the pink, so maybe this is almost kind of duochromatic. Maybe I'm stretching, but I'm gonna keep stretching because I can always use the stretches. So it's down here, but maybe swatching it next to the other highlighter will show the kind of tone difference. The other one is the Be Perfect Get Wet highlighter. This is one of the releases that came out with the Stacey Marie, the newest giant colorful palette. Like, that palette looks physically giant. I saw someone compare it to the Glam Light ice cream palette, and I was like, oh, that's a hefty motherfucker. So the Get Wet highlighter, this is the color Do You, and this, it's basically a cream highlighter. Like, why am I saying basically? I mean, I'm saying basically because I don't know, because I'm just, anyway, this is the Do Wet, or no, the Do You highlighter. This is some I mean, the Doll 10, not the Doll 10, the Doll Life highlighter is also blinding, but this is some blinding shit. So, let's see. I have a zoom on this camera, Emily. Use the free zoom. So those are the 2 highlighters that I bought. The Doll Beauty one definitely has that more golden pink look, whereas the Be Perfect has that more icy pink. So that was Beautybay, and I forgot. Y'all. Okay, I was sitting here being like, don't judge me for buying 2 highlighters from Beautybay when I already bought Chimera, and I know I bought another one in Sephora. I am a whole ass clown. Okay, so we're starting the Sephora haul. So you remember, if you saw my Dior Backstage Rose Glow first impression video, my palette came with a highlighter completely separate from the pan. I was hoping, and initially I thought I could just exchange it with Dior, but I reached out to their customer service and I never got an answer, but they did include a return slip with my highlighter. So that's when I decided to just return to Dior and repurchase at a discount. I know, I'm a trash human being. Whatever. So I have I have a replacement rose gold palette that did not come with any loose pans. I already tried it out. But yeah, that means I have even more highlighter because I love highlighter. I know that in my video on this, I was like, I don't know, I thought that... Obviously, I liked it if I didn't just return it. I exchanged it. The Dior palette, after using it more than one time, I realized makes me feel a little bit like grown-up, slutty, take me to your leader so I can fuck them alien glow. If you don't watch Teresa is Dead, none of that probably made sense, but you probably all watch her. So anyway, I got a replacement. Now this I am a whole clown about. The Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Beauty Light Wand in Spotlight. Okay, first of all, y'all, why does this feel so empty? Why are you priced the way you're priced and you feel like you are mostly full of air? And the packaging feels so cheap. I know. I mean, I knew about this whole sponge applicator and I was all like shady of that. Like I think it's bullshit. I think it's a shitty applicator, to be honest. And I'm not sure how I feel about this highlighter. It's pretty. But is it Charlotte Tilbury Price's pretty? I don't know. If you care, it's down here along my wrist. And I think because it's also just like a touch, it's shiny, but it's not necessarily, it might be lifting on my skin. I don't know. It's just, I don't know how I feel. But it's also because I just bought like a billion new highlighters. So, yeah. That's the cream makeup monster in me trying to figure out what's worth the hype and what's not. Another Sephora brand that I have been skeptically curious about is Patrick Ta. So I picked up the Do We Know Her blush and what is it called? The Major Headliner Double Time Cream and Powder Blush in Do We Know Her. That was a struggle. I should be wearing my glasses. I'm not. So this is a cream and powder blush duo, and I got the Corally Pink Beauty right here. And the cream nicely has a little cover that comes over it. The powder does not, as like kind of expected. Now, I've also used this a couple of times now, and I already have some thoughts, and I feel like, so I do like the formula of the cream blush. The thing that I keep noticing, okay, so if you're not like if you're not necessarily a mainstream YouTube watcher, okay, first of all, those are the swatches. The top swatch is powder, the bottom is cream. I'm giving you little reviews even though you didn't ask for it. Actually, I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna save that until I have more thoughts. I've been liking, not loving this so far. It's a gorgeous color. And I do like the concept of a cream and a powder together in a compact like this. So I'm not regretting it, but I'm also, again, I'm not screaming it from the rooftops. This is just me being a whole ass clown for half an hour. I don't know. I got wow, I'm losing all my thoughts. the Patrick Ta tinted brow wax situation. I don't know if this does enough for my brows for it to be worth it. And by it, I mean the effort and the price. Patrick Ta is, I really dislike his packaging. So the compacts open from the bottom up, and I personally find them challenging to open, particularly this smaller compact. The blush, less so, but the small one, it's annoying. This little like lip, it's annoying. So basically it's a higher end version of soap for brows. Wow, I can't articulate this. He has a clear one, and then this is a tinted one, and I just don't know if it's enough tint to be worth it. So I love a good brow gel because I want something that fluffs up my hairs, my brow hairs, but also adds color, because I tend to have the kind of brows where I'm pretty happy as long as I have some color and hold. I don't really need pencil, pomade, whatever. And I really love the look that brow gel does for my brows, so I don't want to fuck with clear brow gel. I want a tinted something. I want it to tint and hold. I feel like this holds. I don't know if it really tints for me, but again, this is a learning curve situation. I don't know if I'm getting enough product on the spoolie, if the product is wet enough, too wet. So if y'all have pointers or tips or videos I should reference, particularly for the tinted one, let me know. Oh shit, this was from Beautybay. Sorry, y'all. I bought a gloss from Lunar Beauty, but I don't know if I like it. It's the Celine gloss. Yeah, I just had heard good things about the Lunar Beauty quality, the gloss quality. And again, it was on Beautybay. I think the packaging is beautiful. I don't know if I like it though. Okay, that was, I knew there was something from Beautybay I was missing, but I didn't realize it till I cleaned out my box of new shit. So, a couple of products from Fenty. I bought them at the Fenty Friends and Family sale. You can buy them from Sephora. I finally picked up a couple of the Mademoiselle lipsticks from Fenty. I feel like I had heard some really bad reviews and I just let that kind of color my judgment. But I've been hearing better reviews from other people, and they were also at a price in which I felt okay testing them out. And they have some colors that I felt were kind of missing in my collection. So I picked up Midnight Wasabi and Turks and Caicos. So the green and the teal. The green is Midnight Wasabi and the teal is Turks and Caicos. Wow, it's really late here, y'all, and that's all. I don't know. I guess I'm more tired than I thought I was. So anyway, I'm not sure. Like, they seem nice. I'm happy to have these colors. I don't know where it is. It's probably over in the things I reach for all the time. I picked up the glazed slip shine from Fenty. Okay. If you like glossy lip products, things that almost seem like a cross between like a lip balm, a lip gloss, and a lipstick, those slip shines. I only picked up one. It's glazed. The way it makes my lips look, if Editing Me has her shit together, I will put a picture of me wearing it. It's just a delicious formula. It has enough, like some pigmentation there. It has some shine, but it's not too like slippery. It has like a thickness to it, but it's not too thick. Anytime Fenty is at least 30% off, I'm gonna buy more, because at $22 each, no. At $16, $17, still a lot, but I could handle it. Now, last up, the new like love child at Sephora that everyone won't shut the fuck up about. I actually bought something from. I bought the Rare Beauty concealer. So I did. I got 170 in, I also picked up 130 in, but I'm gonna return this. I haven't opened it, I haven't broke the seal, I haven't swatched it. I thought 170 in might be the best for me because it's, oh wait, duh, it's 170W. 170 is the lightest color that they have in their lineup that is warm. And because I have more of a yellow undertone, I usually go for more warm toned concealers. I was afraid 170 was going to be a bit too dark, so I picked up 130 in, which I believe is the color Teresa wears, as like a second choice because it's more neutral and it's lighter since it's lower in the spectrum, obviously. But this color works pretty well for me. I think it's probably like a touch too dark, but it does work, and I think I like the formula. It seems like it's a pretty good coverage. Like, it's a coverage, it's not quite as like thick and whipped as the Uma Beauty or even the E.L.F. hydrating camo concealer formulas. It's not quite also as thick as the Pat McGrath one, which is very high coverage. It's a little thinner. I think it's a little easier to sheer out, but it also has some nice coverage. After watching a couple of reviews of different Rare Beauty products, this was really the only thing that stood out to me, and I'm not mad about my purchase. And it's $19 before any discounts. I think if nothing else, Rare Beauty has done a good job in terms of pricing. So yeah, I bought a bunch of brands from Sephora that I kind of was looking at with side eye or questioning. Patrick Ta, Charlotte Tilbury, Rare Beauty, even Fenty and Dior kind of go into that category. You know, just letting my makeup goblin lead the way. I hope you are excited about a cream product roundup from me, you know, in December when I'm doing a lot of those year-end review kind of videos, because I'm testing things out and I have thoughts, and I don't know if they're all thoughts that people are really going to like to hear. But yeah, that is that. If you enjoyed this long and rambly haul, I would love for you to subscribe, follow along with these colorful shenanigans, and let me know maybe what's on your wish list in the Sephora sale. Have you already made purchases? Do you want to wait and see bigger sales for Black Friday? Thank you so much for spending a bit of your day with me. Thank you to my patrons. Thank you to everybody, like anybody that can support in any way. I'm not here to guilt trip anyone to join my Patreon, but even $1 a month, compared to the way YouTube AdSense works, even $1 a month does make a huge difference. Okay, I'm done there. Done. Just wanted to say that. Thank you to my patrons. Thank you to everyone that shows up in these videos and live streams that I do with Audra. And I don't know, just thank you for being here. Please take care. Stay safe out there. And hopefully I will see you again real soon. Bye, friends.